Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our mid-monthlies for September. So looking at the rest of September from whenever it is that you're watching the video, this will be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. And as always, just keep an open mind, take what resonates. As it resonates with you, watch all your signs. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. And thank you all for your support. The special is still running, but only for the rest of September. And I'm using the Tarot of the Dream Enchantress for the main spread, and then clarifying with the Secret Tarot mini version, because I think they go well together. So let's see what's going on for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for the rest of September. Be sure to check out your monthly as well if you haven't already. Scorpio for the rest of September 2021. Okay, here we go. The Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Wands, Five of Pentacles crowning you, Ten of Cups in the Foundation, the Chariot in the past, Temperance in the near future, Six of Wands in how you see yourself, the Sun in your environment, the Nine of Wands in hopes and fears, and the Ace of Pentacles in the outcome. There's something changing, Scorpio, and you kind of have to go with it a little bit on blind faith. Kind of trust it and go with it. And you're struggling with that a little bit because you're afraid of loss. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor as the overall energy. Aries energy could be dealing with a father figure or authority figures. We also have the Judgment card under that. There's communication coming your way, either from an Aries or someone in authority, something big, something official, something from like executives, the higher ups of a company, something like that, right? It's a big thing. It's a big thing. It's a big deal that they're telling you this, that they're offering you that they're inviting you to whatever. It entails some sort of change or a lot of travel or relocation, going from one thing to another, okay? Leaving one role, moving into another, leaving one company, moving into another, leaving one place, moving away to someplace else. Could also be about starting your own business. The challenge, we have the Three of Wands. The challenge is that at the minute, you can only go on promises, expectations. You know, you haven't even started it yet, so there's no results to consider yet at this time, right? So you just kind of have to go on blind faith. You just kind of have to go on what this person's telling you. The expectations, the strategies, the plans, the expected outcomes, the numbers they're telling you about, right? In the Foundation, we have the Ten of Cups. This is amazing. The Ten of Cups is like fulfillment. You have everything you could possibly want. You have everything you possibly need. It's happily ever after. It's culmination. It's comfort. So it could be that in order to get this, you have to move away from family or move away from home, change where you live. So your relationship with family and friends would have to change. It could also be about a relationship going to the next level, some sort of proposal. And again, you have to now just focus solely on that. Start your lives together, you and your partner. And again, your dynamic with friends and family changes. Takes a different place in, on the list of priorities. Or it's about moving in, you know what I mean? Something going to the next level. In the past, we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. This is also, again, it's victory. I feel like you've been doing a lot of work on whatever it is that you've been working on and focusing on and prioritizing in your life, because that's what the Chariot is. And the right people have noticed. right? With the Emperor. The right people have noticed. And that's why they're making you the offers that they're making you. I'm getting a couple of different scenarios, but I'll try to see them through like in separate stories so that it doesn't get confusing. Because I'm getting work, business, your career, but I'm also getting love life to do with something that may have been a breakup or a separation, or you might have been at a distance from each other, or it's a long distance thing, and it's about taking it to the next level. And reconciliation, potentially, or reconciliation could just mean coming back together, because I also have the Temperance here. There's fear on the mind with the Five of Pentacles, fear of the change. What if I lose out on this? What if I lose out on that? In your future, we have that coming together. We have that reconciliation. We have that conversation, the negotiation. What do you want? What do you expect? Etc. Six of Wands in the position and how you see yourself. You see that you have power in the situation. You have a good standing, right? A good... what am I trying to say? I just went blank. You have something to bargain with, right? In your environment, we have the Sun card, so victory, success, popularity, fame, travel, awards, reward. The Nine of Wands and hopes and fears. A lot is happening all at the same time. You just kind of have to keep going with it. You don't feel like you can drop anything. There's an element of feeling tired. This could be the result of moving, and it's just like, oh my God, there's just so much going on, but I'm powering through because it's a good situation. And in the outcome, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the new home, the new job, more money, proposal energy, a new solid beginning with whatever the situation is that you're dealing with. And if it's to do with business, again, the right people are noticing your drive, your fire, your motivation, your ability to get things done. The fact that you're not afraid to shoulder responsibility. And they're talking to you about a new job, a new position, working from a different place, or this is a company scouting you, right? And you're afraid of the change, you're afraid of what you're going to have to give up, because what if you make the wrong decision? What if this isn't what it's promised to be, and you're cutting ties with people, or you're quitting jobs, or whatever the case may be, right? There's a negotiation. It's not even an interview with the Temperance card, it's a negotiation. This is what we'd like to offer you. What do you think about that? You're like, okay, I want this more, I want this less. Okay, let's see what we can do. They really want to work with you. And that's why you see yourself as victorious in the situation. And then it's about making it official. It's full-on victory. It's triumph. Everybody knows something is made public, very public. Spotlight is on you. And then the Nine of Wands can be where you're starting to doubt yourself because it's real now, and you're like, oh my God, I feel like you go into the negotiation thinking, you know what, I have nothing left. I have nothing left. I have nothing to lose. I haven't quit my job yet, right? So I have nothing to lose. You know those types of situations where you just go in there and throw a figure at them thinking, they're never going to give me that, and they give you that. And then you're like, oh, my Lanta, this is happening. What the hell did I promise? Will I even be able to deliver? Because I was just talking, right? Just throwing things at them. But you're fine. You're good. Don't worry about it. Don't doubt yourself. And in the outcome, here it is. Your new beginning with more work and responsibility, but a lot more money, better position, better status, stability. Then it's a new beginning towards even more stability. It's something long-term in your life. So go with the change, Scorpio, whatever it is. Trust it, because with the Wheel of Fortune there, it's divinely guided. And the Judgment card there, again, it's divinely guided. It's meant for you. So let's see. Let's get more information Please clarify the energies that Scorpio is dealing with for the rest of September. What is this Wheel of Fortune? The Seven of Wands. You have fought for this. You have fought for this. You might not have known that this exact option was available to you, but you fought for stability. You fought to be seen. You fought to make a name for yourself. And this is your reward. You know what I mean? Three of Wands is the challenge. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, it means change. It means walking away from something you're familiar with. It means walking away from something that has been your comfort zone. Whether it's been, you know, you've been living with family, now you have to go off on your own. Or it's been, you've always lived close to friends and family, and now you're like having to go far away from them, or you can't see them as much because of your new schedule, or whatever the case may be. It's something that, you know, is the comfort of home, however that makes sense to you. 10 of Cups in the foundation. We have the 9 of Wands again. Don't block your blessings, Scorpio. Don't, because this is where you're trying to fight the change. You have another 10. How many 10s do you have? You're trying to fight the change, talk yourself out of it. Why? Because, well, my comfort zone is comfortable. Well, yeah, but, I mean, you're not going to grow there. It's just, that's just what it is. It just is comfortable. But there's no growth, there's no development, there's no, it's just, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And you're like, is the negative self-talk, but am I ready? Can I do this? Listen, this wouldn't have been presented to you if you weren't perfectly suited for it. Okay? The Chariot in the past. The Wheel of Fortune again. You have made some boss moves, Scorpio, recently. And this is your reward. I'm telling you. You've made some boss moves, whether it was where you've taken charge of things. So whether that was you were in a dead-end job, it wasn't going anywhere, right? Dead end. You weren't being valued and appreciated. You're like, okay, F this. I'm changing my job. That was a boss move. Not a lot of people do that. Do you know that, Scorpio? Or you were in a situation like a relationship that just, you were taken for granted. You weren't valued. It wasn't going anywhere. You're like, okay, never mind. I know my worth. I deserve to be happy. I'm going to walk away and find someone else. Or I'm going to walk away and focus on myself for a while, right? That's a boss move. Do you know how many people do that? Not that many, right? Because it takes guts and confidence. And whatever the boss move was, if it was, you know, at work or whatever, and people were shying away from taking responsibility or taking ownership or whatever, and you stood up and you said, you know what? I'll take responsibility. I'll take ownership of this. It'll be on my name. Boss move. And the right people noticed. That's why this is happening. So no negative self-talk, no self-doubt, okay? I don't want none of that. There's no reason for it. The 5 of Pentacles crowning you. I just got the chills. The 7 of Cups. Yeah, don't get out of your own head, Scorpio. There's nothing good for you there, right? Unless you turn it around and you focus on the amazing possibilities, get out of your own head. Because it's only what ifs, right? But I feel like most of them are negative. So you need to get a grip and focus on, I mean, what's in front of you. You don't even have to, it's not even about being optimistic. It's like, no, this is it. Look at it. Look. It's on paper. It's a contract, right? It's a proposal. It's here. It's in your face. Look. You don't have to imagine it. You don't have to, you know, be optimistic, but you're not so sure, whatever the case may be. There's no need for the doubt. There's no need for insecurity. And if you're going to think about possibilities and potentials, make sure they're positive. Temperance in the near future. 6 of Swords. It is a matter of timing, so time it just right for you. Make sure, you know, that you're happy with the timing of the situation, but definitely see it through. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is where you're considering your options. You still have one foot in the old situation, one foot in the new situation before the new situation makes it official, puts it down on paper with the Page of Pentacles, produces something concrete, whether it's a piece of paper, it's a contract, it's a ring, I don't know, right? It's a key to a new place, I don't know. But you're taking your time for the transition from one option to the other as you wait for the new option to make it real, make it official, make it a concrete situation. And that's, I mean, that's smart. Again, boss move. The Six of Wands and how you see yourself. The Queen of Swords. This is, yes, you've been through a lot. Yes, you've had to cut out things and people in your life. And yes, you're going to have to cut out even more to make room for this new and amazing opportunity. But you view yourself as in control, in power, wise enough to do this. You can put emotion aside if that's what's creating negative self-talk. You can put emotion aside. The Sun in the environment. The Five of Cups. I feel like this is external to you. This is someone watching you go. This is someone watching you boss up. This is someone a little envious, a little jealous, because look, they're looking at the Sun. You're like, you're over here all happy and proud and content as it should be. And they're looking at you like, oh my God, they really left. Or oh my God, they're doing amazing. I can't believe. This could be someone with the Five of Cups and the Seven of Cups around you that was making you doubt yourself, and the Ten of Cups and the Foundation. Maybe a family member, maybe a friend, whatever. Someone who I feel like they meant well for you, and they meant well when they were, you know, making you question everything. But yeah, they're kind of looking at you like, oh my God, look at Scorpio flying high. And I was telling them to stay put because what they had was amazing. It doesn't matter that it wasn't that great, but at least they had something, right? But you were meant for greater things, Scorpio. So it's not really your problem what other people think and feel about your success. You've worked very hard for this, Scorpio. Don't you forget that. The Nine of Wands in hopes and fears. We have the Knight of Swords. It's a little bit of pressure, but also again, I feel like you're hoping, I hope I didn't bite off more than I can chew. I hope I didn't overextend myself. I hope I didn't overcommit myself. Because again, I feel like you went into this negotiation thinking, I have nothing to lose. I'm just going to throw some numbers at them or throw some sort of work pattern that I want, because I'm sure they're not going to give it me. And they were like, okay, yeah, I think we can accommodate that. We can do that. And then you're like, oh, okay, now I have to actually do it. I have to do what I said. I have to do what I asked for because they're giving it to me. And there's a little bit of pressure there. But listen, would they have given that to you if they didn't think you could do it? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? The Ace of Pentacles in the outcome. The Hermit. It's a new path. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to train on. A lot to grow. A lot of room to grow. The Knight of Pentacles. There you go. This is the plan, the strategy, it's the beginning of a very prosperous path for you, Scorpio, in whatever capacity this is happening for you. The Devil. And I'm not seeing the Devil in a negative way here. Let me pull one more. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. It's more a matter of getting what you want, having a wish fulfilled. Yeah, the Magician, getting what you want, getting what you've been trying to manifest. And it's a matter of just remember to maintain a balance to things, because you know you can kind of run away with things, or yeah, When you're given everything that you want, you know, we kind of run away with ourselves a little bit. We kind of forget the bigger picture sometimes. And just this is just saying maintain a balance. Yes, there's a lot to learn. Yes, there's a lot to do. But also make sure that you are enjoying the fruits of your labor as well. It's not just about work, work, work. It's work and play, right? To maintain that balance. Because you will have more power, more authority, more responsibility, more money with the devil, absolutely. And you can have a tendency, because you're already feeling like, oh my God, can I even do this? You're going to have a tendency to go overboard and maybe turn into a little bit of a workaholic, right? And this is just, it's like cautioning you. Stick to the plan with the Knight of Pentacles. Stick to what you committed. You don't have to go overboard. It's fine. You don't have to go overboard. They're perfectly happy. They're more than happy for you to stick to the plan, for you to stick to what was agreed. You don't have to overdo it, right? But this is amazing. I mean, this is awesome, Scorpio. You're going to have to tell me what this is, because I'm telling you, it's great. And it's rewards to you for stepping up. Boss moves. I swear that's what I'm going to call this video, because that's the only thing I hear in my head. Boss moves. And this is rewards for that. You acted like a boss, and now you're going to be treated and rewarded accordingly. Does that make sense? And now is not the time for self-doubt. And now is not the time to back down and be like, oh no, oh my God, I don't think I can do this. No. You're good. Remember, these people have already, they've seen your work, they've seen your potential, they've seen what you have to offer, and that's why they're talking to you in the first place. This isn't something where you're going to now have to start proving yourself. You've already done that, okay? So take the pressure off in that sense. They already know that you can do this. That's not a question, okay? So this is amazing. When it comes to love life, I do feel like for some of you, you walked away from someone because it was just same thing over and over again, but it didn't really go anywhere. It's like the hamster wheel. You walked away, you set some boundaries. Maybe you were with this person for a very long time. Maybe you had a family with this person. Maybe your family absolutely loved them because they didn't know the full story, whatever the case may be. They're going to try to talk to you to get you to come back. If that's the case, I feel like for a lot of you, you're not going back to this person because you've seen what you could have, whether this is someone new that you're talking to or it's simply the fact that you come to the conclusion that actually, I like being by myself right now. I'm just going to focus on that. I'm just going to show myself some love for a while before I'm ready to get back out there. Do you know what I mean? But I do feel like you're walking away from the situation and you're not going back. You're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your own development. You're focusing on your own money, your own business. Yeah, by yourself. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. You're by yourself. You're bossing it. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Awesome. I'll leave it there, okay? I'm looking forward to your thoughts. I'm looking forward to your feedback on this because it's amazing. Keep doing what you're doing, Scorpio. Keep doing what you're doing. Watch all your signs. Make the most of the month. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.